Let's get right into it. Antonio Batista, they say his name is, right? The Dominican guy that came on with his rant about don't let these people do this, don't let these people do that. They say he loses his job. A lot of people are asking me, "War, how do you feel about that?" Well, to be perfectly honest, from the first time I saw it, buddy, I said, wow, holy snap, he's going down, son, right? And it's not a funny situation, but I ain't gonna lie, man. When you listen, everybody's talking this, that, how they feel, what they would have done, a person doing it the wrong way, this and that. There's no way to do it. A lot of people in today's society, in today's world, not only Spanish people, Latin people, white people, all peoples from all walks of life feel the exact same way. Not only about what he was talking about another group of people. So, like, do I think it's a big deal? Of course, we on some level of people. But at the same token, I see a lot of people in comments say, nah, I understand. Or I'm not against color. I'm against the way a person is, right? This and that. But we all against the way a person is or a person carries themselves. I always say that, bro, if you're a good dude, you're a good dude. If you're a piece of doo-doo, you're a piece of doo-doo. You feel me? So you got to do the brown up out of here. But when he verbally came out like that, like so blatantly, I was like, oh, it's a wrap for him. Because I said, somebody's going to catch him walking through, because it can happen. This is where I say that the things you say on the internet could affect you in your everyday life, right? And a lot of times we say, oh, it's not real life, it's the internet. Well, in real life, he feels that way. Well, in real life, he lost his job. Well, in real life, people are losing their life with all this that's going on. We can't keep spreading hate at a time like this when we all need each other the most. It's sad. Do I know Spanish people that are racist? Of course. Do I know blacks that are racist? A bunch of them. That's not what I see as the problem. Listen, I don't have to like you. I don't have to like nobody. Nobody has to like nobody. Point blank. I don't have to like, you don't have to like me. You could dislike all Puerto Ricans in the world. It's just the way life is. You was given that option, that choice, right? But when you verbally saying it like that and you affecting a whole group of people and you filtering that down, that's what I feel makes it a big problem. That you feel like it's okay just to say that on a platform and you spreading that towards people. That's the problem I have with it. Do I believe that everybody's entitled to feel the way they want to feel about anybody? Yeah, you don't have to like nobody. I don't have to like you because you're whatever race it may be, white, black, Puerto Rican. I don't even have to like Puerto Ricans and I'm Puerto Rican. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is nothing wrong. I don't have to like, people are like that. It's real life. Welcome to the real world. But when you voicing it so disrespectful towards a group of people, that's where I see a problem at. And it's a fact. You know how many of my friends I know that are dark-skinned brothers, black brothers, African, and all that, they tell me, bro, I dislike this group of people, like F all of them. A bunch of them, bro. Let's be realistic. The bottom line is, I just believe that when you voice, and they're not going to come online and be like, yo, I hate her. People don't do that, but he took it to another level. You know why? Because he was trying to go viral. I don't know where people fit in that. if your channel goes viral and you get a bunch of views, like what are you gonna do with that? That's what I'm trying to think about, right? Because I knew somebody was gonna do that. Once I seen everything going on, the situation, I made the video about the Dominicans indictment, and shout out to all my Dominicans. It's only but love, because people mistake what you saying and think you throwing at these people, We were with love all people on this side, bro. You feel me? I dislike a person for the way they conduct themselves on the individual basis. I don't blame every Dominican from Dykeman for what happened. I don't blame every Dominican in the world for if I ever had a problem with a Dominican, which I had a whole bunch of them. And I don't blame everybody. I got some Dominican friends that I got a lot of love for. You feel me? On all walks of life. But when you think you're going to go viral and you take an opportunity like that and you be such a creep and you do that, where do you think you're going? Because yeah, your video is going to go viral, but it's going to be a big dislike. You're not going to be able to monetize your channel and make money off of it. So this is just for people in the future. If you think like it just counts or going viral and getting a lot of views, subscribers do not equal money. In case you didn't know, once again, you're getting filtered down the wrong information. Subscribers and views do not equal money. You're tuned in to On The Lockout, the hottest podcast, news station, everything in a whole big mix, prison channel, Rikers Island channel in the world. Facts. So, what equals money when your channel is monetized or it gives you a big opportunity is, I'm going to tell you right after this commercial break. So the most important thing that there is when it comes to this tube thing is watch time. Facts. Don't let nobody else tell you any different. I've been doing this for over 10 years. On everything I love, I will never lie to you. I've never lied about anything. It becomes a job. And guess what? I don't like to work. You feel me? And lying is like hard labor. It's stressful. It's depressing. It puts a big weight on your shoulders. We're not into that over here. Facts. We work on the computadora. So anyway, I knew he was going to lose his job, man. It's a sad situation. At the end of the day, man, a lot of people get hurt. When you voicing your opinion that boisterous like that about your dislike for a group of people, you're no good. Because other people see that. And you know what? He got a little something, 1,000 something subscribers, 2,000. And his subscriber count is going to continue to go up. His channel, you know what? To be honest, I'm not a hater. But people are quick to hate on their mans, on their friend from down the block and report and hit so they could take their channel down. Why dudes ain't running to report his channel so they could take it down? That would have been down already if it was me, if it was somebody else that says something wrong, right? We would have made sure they took that down. But he's entitled to his opinion. But when you say it in that form, that's hate. Dude should be in jail for things like that. You should get arrested for things like that. To me, that's like a verbal hate crime. I don't know. I know I'm wrong with that one, but it just sounds wrong. When I was watching it, I was like, nah. And then he was like, and like he was preparing himself, and I was like, this is some theatrical type of shit right here, bro. Like, what the you bugging my dude? But I thought about everything in life, and I said, he's gonna get murked. He's not gonna make it like a week. And it's sad. You know what? Right now, he's going through super depression. He lost his job. He's not making no online money, but I guarantee you there's somebody on the low that feels just like him and is a super advocate for his way of thinking, is gonna place him in a job and it's gonna bless him. But one place I know he's not gonna be is being monetized on the tube. I know that for a fact because they gotta be crazy to approve a channel like that. They don't approve those things. That's why I'm trying to let you know that videos like that, in case this starts getting in people's ideas and people start thinking, oh, I'm gonna monetize this. You know, I'm gonna do this to blow up and make money. That really don't happen. If you see channels that are monetized like that, let me know, bro, because that's crazy. That don't happen. And I just want to know, like, to see it, like, how he do that? Because they take you down in a heartbeat for things like that, you know. But like I said, people would have been running if it was just a regular dudes do it when it's YouTube beef. You know how many times they reported my channel for little things dudes were saying, or somebody that I know that's beefing with our ops. These dudes are beefing in their little gang world. Because I'm not a gang member, there's not a gang channel. Facts. But I say that to say, dudes be reporting their pages all day. You hear it. But everybody has a problem with this doing. Nobody's doing nothing. Hey, listen, I'm not saying that I looked at reporting dudes' pages. I'm going to keep it real, like telling. But, you see, it's always a big but. When it hits home, that civilian thing starts getting in you, or that family thing. My nieces and my nephews are black, bro. And that was hurtful for me to hear. Like, I keep it 100. I don't need to lie for nobody or for none of my friends that are dark skinned, because I could care less about what anybody thinks about me. Facts. You know? It's for people that are my blood. I don't need to see them on the everyday basis. I know where they come from. I know who they are and what they are. And that was a sad situation, bro. You know, but especially at a time like this, it really, when I saw it and dude send it to me, I thought I was bugging. I said, this is a joke, right? Like, he uploaded this, and it's like, how dare you? I don't know, but there's millions of him. There's millions of Antonio Batistas, right? And I want people to understand that we just got to let it be. He got what he got. You know, people get what they got coming to them. And that's the way life is. Karma will deal with those situations. The Almighty Father, King of Kings, will deal with that situation. Whatever your higher power is, whatever your belief is, your higher power will deal with that. Believe that. You got to answer. We all gonna die. Don't matter what you do, what cards you play, what you do today, what you do tomorrow. Nobody in this world is ever going to be able to change the fact that me and you that's watching are going to die. We get that? So when we die, believe me, if me and you go to heaven, if there's a heaven, guess who's not going to be there? Right. Mr. Batista. But there's not only millions of Batistas like Spanish people, because the name ringing is everybody, bro. There's green Batistas, there's white Batistas, there's black Batistas. We just got to learn how to love all people. If you watch my videos and you know anybody from my pages, and if you look at my description in my videos and all that, we've been pushing the love all people hashtag movement, whatever you want to call it, since we've been around. If I'm lying, I'm dying. That was just an ugly situation. So right about now, Dominicans, they disowned them. Facts. I think that's the best thing that happened. They disowned them a long time ago. Like the people that follow that dude, because I was, you know, browsing through the channel here and there. I keep it real, right? Because I like to find out about a person. I just don't like to talk because I got a set of lips. We don't do that over here, right? And we never talk over here with names. But when it comes to situations and people like this dude, you got to. So our peoples and all peoples could be aware of the type of dude that we're dealing with. It's just a fact. But I'm glad that the Dominicans, not only from Dykeman, but from all over, all parts of the world, probably his own family, right? And people disown him. They disowned him like they don't want no parts of him. We already know he's fired. He's lost a lot of friends, right? And the people that are around him are going to be those that think and feel exactly the same way he does. Like now I seen all that. I seen videos of after like semi like an apology and like probably that he didn't mean all of them, that he knows they're not all like that. Of course, when something backfires on us, and I'm not trying to add more fuel to the fire, that's not the type of individual I am. If you know me, you know me, right? It's just like, you know, because our people are bugged out and the people that watch and all that, right? Not all, but some. You know, they won't have a problem with everybody else making a video about it. But the minute someone that they dislike themselves makes a video about it, now they want to comment, oh, you're just doing it. No, bro, this is what we do over here. We on our been doing this podcast show, you know, / journalism, whatever you want to call it. We in the building. This is what we do, right? And when we care about a certain subjects and certain situations that go on in our lives or in everyday life, and it's about the peoples and our people as a whole, we gonna talk about it because we gonna bring awareness, right? There's a problem when you have a platform like certain of us do and we don't talk about it, right? That's when there's a problem. And that's when bigger problems are gonna occur. But you can never satisfy a whole group of people. Here we go with the whole group of people, right? And I understand that in my life, the way I carry myself, I always say this on my channel and when I talk to people, that you cannot blame a whole group of people. Like you can't blame everybody for a few bad apples or one bad apple. You already know how that was going to turn out. So again, am I glad that his people disown him? Like everybody's like, look, he don't represent all Dominicans. I'm glad that people are making these videos because most of the people that are making these videos look like dark like me. My complexion, like you got to be crazy to feel that way about everybody, right? Is there some people that you're going to dislike that are of every nationality and race? Of course. That's my point. So please don't confuse what I'm saying, right? There's people in I'm pretty sure in every nationality, race, or whatever you want to call it, that I don't like, that I dislike. I don't have to like them, but I understand when people say, we're not talking about individuality. We're talking about where a person comes from. We're talking about their color. We're talking about, I understand that. And I think that he doesn't have a good understanding of life, you know, and the struggles that we all been through. He just sees him and the upliftment for his people, right? And some of us see it for all people and some of us don't. And some of us think that, that dude is just fronting or that other dude is just fronting. I mean, if we're not going to have an open mind and be willing to give each other chances and see what people do and what happens, then we're not going to get nowhere as the people, you know? That's all I have to say. So am I happy that he lost his job? You know, I don't know. If I'm happy that you know, because you got to remember, am I happy that he's feeling backlash from this? Like, of course. That he's getting hell for it, of course. But he was probably feeding a baby. That's all I'm saying. You know, and sometimes we don't think about that. You know, that's all. I'm not saying that I'm cool with what he was saying. None of that. That's not my style. And to be perfectly honest, to be real, to be really, 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 really real, because nobody's going to say this and there's facts. If I felt that way about any individual group as a whole, like all of them, like F all of them, this is not the place to come online and say it. So I wouldn't even say it. Facts. But a lot of people won't even dare say that. They're like, nah, I would have said it. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Not if you making content, not if you monetize. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't, because you would get shut down. So that's how I know that there's a lot of people that still feel that way and they're not going to say it. Because you're not supposed to be talking crazy like that. Just point blank. Certain things you just keep to yourself, my dude. Like nobody wants to hear that.